My dudes, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It seems like a lot of y'all are already here, chilling. Uncle Buck, what's up, Uncle Buck? We got Mary Jane. I wonder if you're asleep yet. Swan Lake Lady, how's it going? Fun Diane. Oh, that is over there. Sorry, just had to turn that off. Fun Diane, your truck broke down, bro. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. But I'm glad that you made it to alive. It's awesome to have you here. We got D-Nice Gamer in the house. What's up, guys? So, like the title says, I missed Thursday because of stuff. I wasn't feeling great, headache. I was dealing with a migraine situation, but we better. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do a makeup stream. We'll do Fluxxing Around tonight, and I will let you guys pick. Which you guys suck. You guys all suck because so far the poll is 33% Skyrim, 33% Minecraft, and 33%. Y'all are even across the board. Come on, guys, make up your minds. No, I'm just kidding. But I think it's funny that so far we got a three-way tie in the poll. Guys, check out the poll. Vote over on YouTube about what we're gonna do tonight, because I didn't really have a plan. So I'm like, we'll see what chat decides. Jason J in the house. What's up, my dude? It is good to have you here. It's good to have you here. I'm happy to see you're up and moving. And bro, I showed Mrs. Flux and like, ooh, I am glad that you are doing all right. Yeah, so let's see. It's just leaking. Just a leak, but what kind of leak? Just a leak. Oh, a leaking shock. Yeah. You probably shouldn't drive on that. John H in the house. What's up, John H? How you doing, my dude? Yeah, so again, oh, the brightness is so bright. I gotta turn down. I should probably turn off that light over there. But it doesn't look as bad. Like, so on StreamYard, it looks a lot better than it looks on YouTube. So I gotta figure that one out. But it's also like YouTube sucks, right? Because when I stream my gameplay, when it comes across on YouTube, it comes all choppy. But like on StreamYard, everything looks perfect. It's interesting. Mary Jane says, I don't believe tonsil twin therapy helps heal about the tonsil twins. No, we just vent about it. We just vent about everything. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Jason J says, honestly, Flux, how long does it take for you to braid your hair? Okay, so the video that I posted a video yesterday, I think, to members content, where that was about 5 minutes per each braid. That was quick, and that was like they weren't this nice looking. Like this braid took me about 10 minutes just for one braid. And well, I guess if you're counting prep time, like sectioning braid, yeah, it's about 10 minutes per braid. And that's like not messing up, because God forbid I mess up and then I have to like unbraid and go up. So okay, typically 10 to 15 minutes. I will say 10 to 15 minutes, including operator error, because I know you can't see how, like, what I can stretch my hair all the way out to the end of my arm. I mean, essentially, I have this long of a rope. So if like anybody is ever falling off a cliff, I will be extremely helpful. Okay, maybe not. But I mean, like these bitches are strong. Like they're thick too. Island asks if I ever wear my hair down. No. It is very thick. and it's very curly, and Mrs. Flux is afraid of it. She thinks if it gets too close, it's gonna, like, eat her, which it might. I've lost a few bobby pins in my day, maybe a hairbrush, um, but no, I don't hardly ever wear my hair down. It's probably been more than 4 years. I'm gonna say it's been because that was the last time I got my hair cut. The last time I got my hair cut was in 2020, and I'm pretty sure that was also the last time I wore my hair down or around there. Um, I don't know, I'm very grateful for my hair. It's really pretty, and I like it. I don't wanna cut it, and, yeah, so I just braid it, and it still looks nice. And when I do take it out, like, I'll take it out, at the end of a night, or I'll wear it down here at the house for, like, 30 seconds, and then I get super annoyed, and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's everywhere, it's just too much," and then I put it up. But I will wear my hair down every so often here at the house, like, before I take a shower, or, like, after I take a shower to let it dry, or whatever the case may be. But in public, no, I have not worn my hair down in public in years. Split ends have to be annoying. Yeah. I mean, I could probably cut off, like, this much. But they're not, see, no, because they're not even that bad. Like, that one's good. Okay, that's a split end. That one's good. Don't have me counting my split ends, bro. I just almost got so side quested. David Nelson in the house. What's up? But yeah, no, I actually don't have that many split ends. It's not terrible. I feel like if you take care of your hair properly, I don't know, like it takes care of itself. It doesn't. It 100% doesn't. But like, I don't know, like, I shed so much. I feel like all of my dead ends, like, the hair falls out. I lose so much hair on a daily basis, but it doesn't matter because my hair never gets any thinner. Like, I when I brush my hair, so much of my hair, like, brushes, but it's never any thinner ever. Like, okay, and maybe that's because, like, I do typically, like, I wash and brush my hair about twice a week, and then every other day, I'm just braiding it. So, like, when I brush it out, I don't know, man, I lose so much hair, and I'm like, "Why does it never get any thinner? It never gets thinner. My hair is as thick as it's ever been." Although I finally have, like, 3 gray hairs, which I'm super excited about. I have earned my gray hair, and I deserve my gray hair. Alright, so far in the poll, we're just 9 minutes in. We are at 21% for Skyrim, 14% group therapy about the Tonsil Twins, 14% Minecraft, and 50% chill and chat, which I am so down to chill and chat because, again, it's Monday. We are almost done with May, and that is insane to me. Where is this year going? Um, so what you're saying is you could weave a sweater. If I had saved all the hair that fell out, I could probably have a wig. Like, so much hair falls out, and it's done this my whole life. Well, for as long as I can remember, it, like, self thins and self corrects. Like, as long as I brush it, I wash it, I make sure it stays, like, okay. I feel like if I keep the monster beast hair thing happy, it takes care of itself for as like just gotta keep it clean and wash it and yeah. Flux likes it thick. Her hair. Yep. I mean, thick isn't bad. There's nothing wrong with a little thickness. Just a little thickness is totally acceptable. Just saying. Um, Island could knit a flux sweater. Ew! That's a bad visual of like a hair sweater. And that sounds not. Uh, 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 ew. Ew, that's so gross. Unhung Hero with a $2 super chat. Stop talking about your hair, Megan's dad. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. And thank you for the reminder. It's funny because that is where my brain immediately goes to all the time now, too. Anytime I talk about hair or I think about Megan, and then I think about Megan's dad yelling at her to stop talking about her hair. So, you know, I feel you on that. But also like hair because I'm a girl and hair is important. I love my hair. It's so pretty. Like it is so pretty. And again, y'all can't really tell because it's in braids all the time, but I know how pretty it is. And I am thankful for it. Um uh, hair shirt. Ew. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a yeah. The internet is such a good and a bad thing. Like, on a daily basis, I'm like, "God bless the internet." And then in almost the same breath, I'm like, "Fuck the internet." All day, every day. The internet made things horrible, but then the internet gave us all of this. So it's like, it's such a love-hate relationship. See, I have thought about it. Not in a serious way. I don't think I could pull off dreads. I really don't think I could pull off dreads. Um, nope. I don't think I could do it. I don't mind the braids. I mean, I don't think I could pull it off. I think it would look terrible on me. I don't think I could do it. Val's got like that Viking look. Oh my god. Okay. Y'all, Mrs. Flux has spoken. No dreads. All right, babe, I got you. Guys, Mrs. Flux said it. I can't do dreads. Sorry. Rats. Um but don't do dreads. Oh my god, I did it once, never no. Okay. See, and I just I know dreads are a lot of work because you have to constant like your hair grows out and you have to constantly roll your hair. Like you have to constantly work like that's a lot of work. And like I'm barely good enough to braid. I need to watch some braiding tutorials so I can get better at this. Because I'm definitely I need to get better. I want to learn to French braid. Guys, we need to stop talking about hair. Uh don't do drugs. I mean dreads. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's up? We got Ask David info. Thank you so much from Rumble. What's up, Rumblers? I love so much that we can go to all the different platforms. Ghostry over there on Twitter. What's up, Twitter? I love it. It's so cool. Like I said, it's all the friends coming together in one place. Uh it's a lot of work to destroy your hair and scalp, so you ultimately have to do any you ultimately don't have to do anything to them. See, but here's the thing. For me, I love the feeling of letting my braids out and just, like, running my fingers over my scalp and, like, scratching my hair or my scalp. I love taking my braids out and, like, feeling the freeness of my hair being down. Um, I could 100% be a hippie, like the 70s hippie kind. I'm already, like, kind of a hippie at heart because, I'm a Californian, so I have, like, hippie tendencies, and with this hair, I could 100% be a hippie. It would be awesome. But we got David Nelson over on Twitter too. What's up? Man, I love it. Go Street, not here on Rumble. Man, I love it. It's awesome. But Bobby Belongi says, I'm a long hair, but I ain't no damn hippie. See, yeah, you can have long hair and not be a hippie. That's not a requirement. I am just a long-haired hippie because I would totally let my hair flow free, put flowers in it, and just sit in a field all day and, like, listen to music. That sounds sublime. I don't know why I just said that, but it sounds groovy, my dude. It sounds groovy. Plus, I would totally be down with driving a Volkswagen bus. I want a VW bus so bad. I would have to get used to driving a stick shift again because I think the last time I drove a stick shift was probably like 2017. And like I haven't driven a stick shift in a while. So I definitely need to relearn that and get a bus. Because guys, I did grow up in California. I was that chick going to the beach like 500 times a week because it's the beach. Like, it's awesome. I just want to, like, lay in the sun all day and drink my sweet tea. Like, I miss my beaches. I miss my beaches. RIP headphone user, sorry. The case against Reed is destroyed. Man, the case against Karen Reed was destroyed the second they tried to bring it. Like, I have so many thoughts about the Karen Reed trial. And we're just lay people. We're not even legal experts, and we know how fucked up this shit is. Everybody got rid of their phones. Everybody is seeming to be sus as hell. Like, why do you gotta be so sus? Why can't you just answer questions? Why do you have to be so combative? I don't get it. If you have nothing to hide, why are you so combative? And there are so many things that stick out about that case. Like, who was it? It was Allie. God, there's so many people in that case. The one who placed John at the house, because she put John at the house because she said Colin wasn't there when John was there. So I can't get that out of my brain. I can't get the fact that they used the fucking red Solo cups out of my brain. I can't get over the fact that the DNA expert that they brought in, like, in what part of their brains did they think 2 swabs was sufficient evidence? Not only that, they didn't tell her where it was from. We as the jury still have no idea where they swabbed it. Because in my brain, they've already fucked this investigation up so bad. I'm to the point where I don't think it's beyond a reasonable doubt that they just swabbed like his jeans. And they're like, oh yeah, it swabs from his clothes. Is there a dog on it? We don't know. Because they didn't explain where the swabs came from. What part of the, like, what was swabbed? What tested for the pig DNA? There are so many questions. I need answers. And we watch these trials with these lawyers so that they can tell us so that we can understand. But none of them understand either. Nobody understands this case. Nobody understands. We are 14 days into a trial. And so far, what has the defense proven to me? The defense has, the prosecution, the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth, I think in my mind, has proven beyond a reasonable doubt that it was snowing that night. They have definitely proved that it was snowing that night. And I'm pretty sure that I could sit down and write out Lolly's line of questioning for the next witness. He's going to ask him, were you at the waterfall? What time were you there? What time did you leave? What, if any, thing did you have on? Who, if anyone, left with you? Was it snowing? How was the weather? What did you do the next day? Bro, you are missing the crucial gap of time. You need to tell me and prove to me what happened in this gap of time, because so far you're showing me what happened before the gap of time and what happened after. You are proving what happened before and after. Good job. But that middle piece is what we need, and that middle piece is what you're skipping. I can't be the only one feeling this way. Like, okay, we have exactly before and we have exactly after. But what you're supposed to prove to me is what happened in the middle, and you're not saying anything about the middle. We're left to imply, like, we're left to try and he's implying what happened in the middle. And it's like, we as the jurors are supposed to pick up on this and be like, oh, so that means, I got you. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I see you, Mr. Lollipop. I got you. No, bro. Tell me, show me where she hit him. That evidence. Like that occurred. Like, connect it. You can connect it. Show me how A, B, and C happened. Because right now we have A and C. And you're implying B is there, but we don't know for sure B is there, because you're like, well, because C happened, we know B had to have happened. Because C's here, so we all know B comes before C. So A and C. Tell me that's not the prosecution's case right now. Tell me that is not the is A and C. And B too, right? Oh my God. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the ACB defense. Case. Prosecution. Jesus. It has me so mad. It is the dumbest trial of the century. And mass people, I lived in Rhode Island for a good while, and I worked in Massachusetts, and I almost called them a rude name. I can't think of what they're called now, Mestone. People of Massachusetts, your tax dollars are paying for this trial and paid for this investigation. Are you happy with your tax dollars expenditures? See, yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but I don't want to say it because it was rude. But again, I lived up, what was that, 2014, 6 years. I lived up there. I lived up in Rhode Island for 6 years and worked in Mass for 6 years. And, mm, I how did I feel about my time in the Northeast? There's a lot of, I'm just happy to be back in the South again because it's warmer down here. It's very cold, and like the prosecution has proven, it snows a lot. I hated it, especially once we bought our own house and I had to, like, shovel my own driveway and my own walkway. That was that was brutal. I did not appreciate having to shovel my own walkway, especially when it snowed, like, 2 or 3 feet. That shit is heavy, and it's a lot of work. I'm so glad I left the Northeast. Oh my goodness. Yes. Bobby Bologna says you had a flux moment. What's that? There's a lot of those. Torrin 3 in the house. What's up, my dude? Have fun in Vegas. I certainly will. I am excited because, I mean, we're just going to chill. Bro, guys, I know that of all things to be excited for, I mean, clearly friends. Friends are number one. Friends are priority. But number two, like In-N-Out, bro. In-N-Out, my dudes. I am a born and raised Californian up until I was, when did I leave? 19. I left when I was 19. So like I grew up on In-N-Out. I love me some In-N-Out and I am so happy. No, y'all, Mrs. Flux booked my flight, and if Mrs. Flux is still listening, I thought she was trying to kill me, but doing the research, they're kind of the safest planes, right? I'm flying Spirit. It's my first time flying Spirit. I was like, are you trying to kill me? She's like, it's a direct flight. And I'm like, I appreciate that. So I have a direct flight, which I'm super excited for and super happy about. But it's also Spirit. So, at least it's not United because it's American Airlines planes falling apart right now. I don't know. It's one of them, but it's not Spirit's. Spirit's plane. You don't hear any stories about Spirit's planes, like with their wings flying off or whatever. Oh no, you've never had In-N-Out? Oh, you gotta, like, if you guys ever go over to the West, I know they're as far east as Texas. But it's like a West Coast chain. And it's so good. They're awesome. See? Spirit flies Airbus, not Boeing. See, I'm fine. Oh my god, knock on wood. I'm not gonna jinx myself. No, but I'm excited because we'll have In-N-Out. I mean, I might have it 8 times a day just because because I'm going to be going to California in August. So I'll be able to get it again in August. Island says Whataburger was just mid-lowered my In-N-Out expectation. Whataburger isn't as good as In-N-Out. As a Californian, the first time I had Whataburger, I was like, yeah, I'm going to try Whataburger. I'm so excited. And I had it. And I'm like, not as good as In-N-Out. Y'all don't come for me. But Whataburger, man, when you grow up with In-N-Out, every other place is just subpar. Because In-N-Out's kind of the best. Spirit Airlines is the Waffle House of airline. Oh. I think maybe, I might make might make them take me to a Waffle House while we're in Vegas. If there is a Waffle House in Vegas, we might try. This might be just a trip of trying new foods because I'm excited too because we're going to take I know that Ozzy wants to go to Red Lobster. And so we're going to sneak in some Red Lobster with those cheesy biscuits. I'm so happy. You know what, Unhung Hero? You can just, you know what? Y'all just don't get, y'all don't have, you need that refined palate. You need that, like, you have to have that refined, you grew up in the perfect weather. Only thing that scares the shit out of you is and wildfire. Okay. Yeah, California had earthquakes and wildfires. The earthquakes weren't so bad. But the wildfires are bad every year. Every year is terrible for wildfires in California. Tug of me tubing. That's funny. You know what, Fundian? You guys are just haters. You're haters, and you don't like In-N-Out because you're haters, and you're peanut butter jelly. You are jelly, peanut butter style. David Nelson, you need a refined palate. By the way, I'm going to Red Lobster. Okay, but you have to admit, the cheesy biscuits from Red Lobster are like they're like cheesy garlic biscuits. I mean, like, I didn't eat dinner yet. That's why I'm like hungry. I'm like, why am I so hungry talking about food? Maybe I should go get tacos. I could definitely go get tacos. There's this taqueria. Well, it's not a taqueria. It's just a Mexican food place. But they make such good street tacos. They're yummy. Yeah, see? She has a point with the cheesy biscuits. Yes, exactly. What's up, Rosalind in the house? What's up, girl? Yeah, see, but it's not the same. If you buy the biscuit mix, it's not the same. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. We ended, where did it go? Okay, there it is. Chill and Chat won with a 48%, with a group therapy for the tonsil twins in a close 24%, or close second place at 24%. Skyrim with 20%, and Minecraft with just 6%. Poor Minecraft. So we're gonna just chill and chat, but because we're chilling and chatting, we're also putting another poll. We're also putting another poll in the we're putting another poll up. So don't you bother. Wait. Cheesy biscuits. I need to move this out the way real quick. Oh, I just did something. I just pressed some button. I don't know what I did. Oh, well, we're going to try that again because I pressed some button. It got rid of everything. All right. Ooh, I put on the cap. I'm not a boomer. I just typed something with my fingers that I hit a button that I shouldn't have hit. Oh, that's what I did. let's see. What else were we? Ooh. All right. I put up a poll. Choose. Da, 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 da. Okay. Tonight is going to be the night of question and answers, or of poll. We're going to have a poll night. Tonight is going to be, that should be, I'm kind of thinking I might make it a thing, a poll night, where we just have a shit ton of different polls and we choose things. I mean, and why not? We just choose what comes out. I'll keep a tally. And then we have competitions to see what thing wins out at what time. That could be funny. Wait, Flux, your hair in full Jan Brady fro and not see, that's the thing. There are a few people who have seen my hair right after I've brushed it. There are a few people, a few friends of mine that know what my hair looks like when it is unbraided and completely brushed out. I'm trying to remember how they describe it so I can give you guys the right visual. Do you guys remember Cousin It from the Addams Family? Just hair. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, it is Cousin It. Sorry, let me pull this up so you guys can see. There we go. And present screen. That is a picture right here. This is a picture of Flux with her hair down. No, it's not poofy enough. It's not. Hold on. Let me see if there's a better picture. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. This is a photo of me. Yep, with my hair down. Photo of me with my hair down, y'all. I legit could do that too. Oh my God, I could legit do that and make it work. That's the sad part. Oh, I don't have this earbud and I'm like, why can I not? Yep. That's a picture of me in real life with my hair down. Maybe one day I will wear my hair down. I have worn it down on stream. I wore it down on stream with Val not too long ago. The thing is, I don't wear it down often because it is very hot because of how thick it is. It's just thick and hot and it's a lot. It is a lot. So it's just easier to maintain it with the braids. Yup, it's my Jufro. That's what I call it. It's my Jufro. Because I am Polish and Jewish. Jufro. B.S. Simon with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. A poll night must be a stripper event. No, we're just throwing a bunch of polls into chat and seeing what happens. So far, we have 50% at Cheesy Biscuits, 22% In-N-Out, and wow, y'all pick Waffle House before In-N-Out? 26% for Waffle House. Interesting. A Poju. Yeah. Yep. Unabashedly white and male. Yep. I am a Poju. A Jew-po. Make a poll. I did make a poll. Or should I make no. Be a Simon with a gifted Flux membership. Guys, you know what that means. Someone is now a Mocha Dick by force. You didn't even get a choice. You are now a Mocha Dick without even choosing. Welcome to Be a Mocha Dick. Who? Rosalind Duke. Hell yeah, girl. Rosalind is our newest Mocha Dick. Rosalind, you did not. You did. I can't understand. Mm-hmm. You didn't even get a choice, girl. You are now a Mocha Dick by force. Welcome to being our Mocha Dickness. You now have access to the plethora of members content I put out. I'm trying to put out more. I think I'm doing better at putting out more members content. But yesterday I put out, it was time lapsed because it was a 10-minute video of me braiding my hair, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here for 10 minutes. And so I sped it up, so it's I think about a minute and a half. But ultimately it was about a 10-minute braid. That was Mocha Dick. Yes. And a few weeks ago, we went through the history of Mocha Dick and why we refer to ourselves as Mocha Dicks and why we would never be ashamed to be a Mocha Dick because a Mocha Dick is amazing. Uncle Bug with the I didn't choose the Mocha Dick life. The Mocha Dick life chose me. Oh, hell yeah. That would be a great t-shirt. That would be a great t-shirt for merch. I didn't choose the Mocha Dick life. The Mocha Dick life chose me. Tammy Bugard in the house. What's up, Tammy? Unsilenced lurks around. I love all my lurkers. Hello to everybody lurking, and hello to everybody on Replay Crew. I love you guys. Replay Crew is always awesome. And guys, for Replay Crew, don't forget to smash. I need to tell regular chat guys, don't forget to smash that like button. I always forget, and typically as soon as somebody says something, I'm reminded. I'm like, oh yeah, the like button. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the YouTubey stuff. I'm not too far off from 2,200 subscribers, so that's cool. But the Mocha Dick thing was funny. I thought it was funny and educational. Definitely. Yes! It's a whale of a tail. Yes. Oh no. Waiting for severe weather. I hate severe weather. Wait. I don't think it looks like there might be a storm coming outside, so we're not supposed to get severe thunderstorms on Thursday. What's today? Tuesday, Monday. Today's Monday. Oh, that's a couple of days. It looks like it's gonna rain though. Yeah. I don't remember what I was talking about beforehand. But yeah, so far for the poll, we have 50% of y'all choosing cheesy biscuits, 23% choosing In-N-Out, and 27 choosing Waffle House. Wow. Y'all just All right. So get your votes in now because we're about to close out this poll and we're about to open another poll. So, my people over on Twitter and Rumble. I don't know. Can I put a poll up in Rumble chat? Hold on. I'm checking. No, maybe. Do I go into like a studio or something? Um, oh my god, it's some ad. I don't want to hear account overview. Hey, I've made 17 cents over on Rumble. Look at that. I've made 17 cents over on Rumble. That is cool. Chat settings? No. Live streaming. Live streams? Recording in process. How do I go to that? Can I edit it? Oh, I don't think I should edit it. Rumble has no poll. Okay. All right. Flux is rich now. I got 17 cents on Rumble. But what was I doing? I was doing something before. I don't remember what I was doing before I went to Rumble. Oh, that's right. We were talking about a poll. Guys, wow. Sometimes things just go in and out that quick. Kirsty in the house saying, honestly, I could probably walk into Waffle House, ask for an In-N-Out burger, and get it. Waffle House always comes through. Really? Are they like that? You're like, I want this kind of food, and they'll like. Because there is a Waffle House right up the street. Like, literally, I could walk there in 5 minutes. Probably be like 10 minutes. It's like a 10-minute walk. It's a really pretty walk. Oh, they made that would even be faster now because they made, like, a cut-through for, like, a little drainage area, and with that cut-through, that'll take a good 3 minutes off the walk. I could literally end this stream, pull up a new live stream, walk to Waffle House, and get something to eat, and go to Waffle House for the first time with you guys. Technically, that could be a thing. And now I want food, so I'm like, maybe I could go to Waffle House, and it's only 6:30. So, yeah, it's still light outside, which means I could walk. No, because if I go there, let's say I leave now, I'd walk there. Let's say if I were to leave right now, I'd get there probably by 6:45. Then I'd have to order. I don't know how long it would take to get my food. Let's say a half hour. So by that time, it's already like 7:15, and then by like 7:45, I could be home. And it doesn't get dark till like 8:30. So like I could 100% walk to Waffle House. Oh, I thought you said Mrs. Flux says no. I'm like, I don't see her in chat. She's not here. She can't tell me what to do. Yeah, she would say no. Especially because we had that dude that just got rid of that other dude that's in the park, that the McDonald's and the Waffle House share a parking lot, and somebody like decided to get rid of another dude at the McDonald's. What was that, like 3 weeks ago? I mean, they caught the dude, but Baltimore seems to be spilling a little bit further up this way these days. And it's like, ooh, I have to go at 3 a.m.? Why do I have to go at 3 a.m.? I'm asleep at 3 a.m. I'm like not getting ready to wake up, but like in a couple hours, like I'm asleep at 3 a.m. Why would I go to Waffle House at 3 a.m.? Yeah, talking about food is only gonna make me hungrier. Yeah, well, I'm gonna wrap it up at 6:30, I think, because I do need dinner, and because we keep talking, I don't know if we're talking about food because I'm hungry or I'm hungry because we're talking about food. But it's dinner time, so I'm probably hungry, or I'm probably talking about food because I'm hungry. Um, but Wendy H in the house. Oh wait. Yeah, I go to bed at 8 p.m. I've been doing better. I fall asleep on the couch at 8, and then I wake up about 11 because that's when Mrs. Flux gets home, and then I'll stay up with Mrs. Flux for like an hour and go to bed. Oh, I know. If you guys do Dollywood again next year, I'm gonna try and plan for next year because that sounds really fun. You guys look like it sounds awesome. I love hanging out. Like, I love when we all come together and hang out. It's so neat. Torgo the White in the house. What's up, Torgo, with a 7-month member chat? Thank you so much for being a mocha dick for 7 months. That's awesome. What up, Hawk? Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I feel like YouTube would get mad. I don't know. Certain words. See, okay, so I don't know if Mrs. Flux is playing Ghost of Tashimi. Tashima. How do you say that? Tashima. Tashima. I'm not good at pronunciations. It's fine. Honky's fine. Okay. Okay, guys. We just downloaded Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday. And we started playing Baldur's Gate yesterday, and like Soshima. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. I just shouldn't have said the T. Soshima. Cool beans. See, AP, you're trying to move to Tennessee next year. We were looking at property in Tennessee, but we're looking at property all over. Like, you can get some cheap ass land out in Arizona, and I like the desert. So I was looking at Arizona as well. But for not desert, we were kind of looking but Baldur's Gate Coop would be fun to watch. Would you guys like to see Mrs. Flux? So Mrs. Flux and I play with one of our dear good friends. Would you guys want to watch that gameplay? Because we started the gameplay yesterday, and it was interesting. It was interesting. I am a bard. Of course. Because of course I'm a bard. Vicious Mockery is one of my cantrips. No, it's a spell. Vicious Mockery is a spell. And I get to cast Vicious Mockery. And I'm like, your father was a motherless goat. And all of that good stuff. But, I just rolled a 17. Hell yeah. These were the dice I got at Matsuri. They're really pretty. Hold on. Focus. They're sparkly and green and gold because I always play an elven character. And I can't not play elven. I am always an elf because I like elves and I like using bow and arrows and I like talking to animals. Currently, right before we ended our session yesterday, I was talking to a rat and something had chipped its front tooth and it was very upset about it. And so I was helping it. Mm-hmm. Tammy in the house. I see you, girl. I see you. What's up? No wonder you went. You know, they kind of are. I just always love playing an elf because I love using the combination of sneak and magic. Like, or, combat and magic, where it's, I don't know. I just love the class, Mrs. Flux is playing as a halfling. I don't know why she loves playing as a halfling. She loves that race. Because she likes to play a rogue. So she'll normally play like an assassin rogue. And because she's a halfling, she gets major sneak points. Like sneak points she'll just walk up behind somebody and like stab them. And because, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Whatever. She'll like just walk up behind somebody, and because she has like an advantage to sneak, she has an advantage to like her. It's insane. She always plays as a halfling, like rogue fighter. Nah, rogue. I typically play as a bard or a sorcerer. Mage. A version of a mage. Um, but I like being a bard. It's fun because you get to insult people and use your intelligent. I am a natural bard. Intelligent and cunning, and I will use my words to give you a disadvantage on your next roll. Yes, bards are so fun. Bards are like, I don't know, you have the most fun as a bard. So like one of my spells is Vicious Mockery, where I essentially make fun of them and it gives them a disadvantage on their attack rolls. And I'm like, yeah. What else? I have a bunch of, we just started playing yesterday. Um yeah, essentially. She essentially plays a stealth ninja. Yeah. Can you play as an alien? No. No. Although you can play as a orc, and orcs have green skin and you can kind of look like an alien. Um Bro! That might be a thing. That might need to be a thing. That might need to be a new, like, where have you guys seen Fairy Tale? There's in Fairy Tale, it is an anime. Fairy Tale is an anime, which uh this this chick, her name is Urza Scarlet. She is my favorite. She is also the background on my computer that you guys see every time I play video games. That's my background. She's my background. But not Urza. There is a different character. And for some reason I'm blanking on her name. Mrs. Flux, are you in the chat? Anybody who's watched Fairy Tale, the chick Flare, I think her name is Flare. She's she's introduced in the season with oh my god. I'm sorry. We're nerding out about some animes. It's my favorite anime. The Grand Magic Games are the best arc. Come for me. Urza is the fan favorite because she's amazing. Because she's amazing. Fun fact, I also have a set of Lucy's keys downstairs. I got them at Anime Matsuri on the last day, and the lady is like, I'll give them to you for $20. And I was like, okay, who doesn't want a set of celestial keys? Hello? Anyways, I think her name is Flare. Her magic is her hair, where she can like control her hair like 100%. And so she can like, and it's so strong. Her hair is like impenetrable. Like she can go underground and like it's insane what she can do with her hair. And I think if I had magic, that would probably be what my hair is like. Would be I could control my hair and like, make it go places through walls and like wrap people up and do all that stuff. Tugging me tubing. Oh my god. I love that name. I've never understood anime. All I know is it's better than the weird looking shit they call cartoons these days. Yeah, well see, here's the thing. Anime is it's just a style. It's literally animation. It's Japanese animation. So, I mean, there are some questionable animes. There are some very, very questionable animes, but there are also a lot of good ones, a lot of wholesome ones, a lot of entertaining ones. But yeah, a lot of it seems like yes, yes, it is definitely very violent at times. Like, if you guys ever watched Attack on Titan, that one is so violent. That one is so like Attack on Titan is brutal. Is so brutal. Attack on Titan is bad. That's one of the more like violent, I think brutal ones I've seen as far as like, people getting eaten by like giant humanoid type things. Um I watched Death Note. I hated Death Note was good up until they kill spoilers, until they killed L and then it was stupid. Um Attack on Titan is brutal. Why? What like as far as anime goes, that's like just regular TV. Well, I guess it's not regular TV anime. But still, I feel like of more like the mainstream animes, that's the more violent one, I think. Yeah. Mary Jane says they killed Al. I know, right? It was stupid. But I do enjoy animes. Like there are some good ones out there, and I am a nerd. I like comic book stuff. And so of course I'm going to like Japanese comic book stuff. It makes sense. At least in my brain. All right, we're going to start another poll. Everybody, did you get your answers in? We are going to close the poll for choosing. All right, I ended it. Let's see. For this poll, we had 42% choosing cheesy biscuits. And then we had a tie with 28% of you picking In-N-Out and 28% of you picking Waffle House. No, Ghostry. Mrs. Flux had to tell me what that was a few years ago, and nope, I'm not bringing that one up on stream. Nope, that's where I learned. So if you remember in the Karen Reed trial, when the witness said the officer's name wrong, yeah, I'm pretty sure I learned about that the same time I learned about what you're saying. No, Mary Jane. No, you're in timeout for that one. Go sit in the corner. Oh, like my parents, you put your nose in the corner. Yes, Torin. Officer Buck Cake. Yep. That's what we're going to call him. Buck Cake. Oh, that was one of the more glorious moments in the Karen Reed trial. That was one of the more beautiful moments. That was funny. Oh my god. Isla says, y'all really I don't monetize my streams. I rarely monetize my streams because no, you didn't have to actually delete the message. Wait. No, you didn't actually have to do that. It's fine. See, and that's the thing. I like to No, you didn't actually have to. No, you didn't actually have to delete the messages. I was teasing. I'm teasing. No, I don't monetize my streams because I want us to be able to chill. So here's the thing, guys. I don't like to monetize my streams because I want to be able to say whatever the fuck I want. And here at the House of Flux, I want you guys to be able to say whatever the fuck you want. I mean, within reason. And joking about sex stuff, like that's the least of our problems. That's like, you know, That's fine. But no, I'm teasing, guys. But for like, seriously, I don't monetize my streams because I do want to be able to say whatever the fuck I want. I I want I want to just, it's my house. We're gonna chill and we're gonna hang out. Um oh, you were teasing. Oh my god. Wait, no, nobody was timed out. Nobody was timed out. Oh my god. See, chat is too funny. Oh my god. Chat, I love you guys. I'm so happy you guys choose to spend your nights here. Or at least for now. You guys are choosing how many we have about, oh wow, we have like 50. There's 50 people of you listening to my shenanigans. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Because again, I'm just chilling. I wanted my streams to be a place where it's like we learn about all these trials and we talk about all these trials and we get all this information. We got to process some of this information. And it's like we get all the info and then we all bring it here and we're like, guys, can you believe this shit I heard today? Can you fucking believe this lady put a dick in her mouth and said she got pregnant? Like this, that's what I want my streams to be. At least fluxing around. Fluxing around is where we come to process our thoughts on the information that we've received throughout the day in our week. Because sometimes we just need to process information because we're accepting and getting so much information all the time. We rarely stop to just sit and like actually absorb the information. Like actually stop and think about the fact, like putting everything else out of our minds for a second. These police officers really thought it was a good idea to go to a neighbor's house and say, hey, do you have something plastic we can put some blood in? Yeah, we'll just put it in a bag and not seal it. Sometimes we need to sit and process through the information to realize the impacts of it. Like, you legit sat there and thought, we need something to collect blood evidence. Let's just go ask a neighbor. We in this country need to stop to critical think more. We need to stop and think about the information that's coming to us and give it weight. How credible, like, what weight are we given the information of red Solo cups? What weight are we giving to a leaf blower? And what weight are we given to the fact that everybody got rid of their phones? They all upgraded, yes, but I'm just gonna sit here and say it. I know I might have a little bit more knowledge on this type of subject because I went to school for this. Because I have my degree in criminal justice and I studied forensics and I understand certain processes and just how things should and shouldn't be done. And I stop and I think, if a situation like this happened to me and there was a dead guy in my lawn, would I hold on to my phone or would I upgrade it? And in my brain, I'm like, I would keep it just because in case. Like, what if I need it to prove I didn't do something? Because again, they found a dead guy in my lawn. Like, they found I'm gonna hold on to this phone until the trial's over because just in case. But no, as a cop, that doesn't occur to you? As a cop who was in a fucking fugitive apprehension unit, it didn't occur to you to hold on to your fucking phone? No. We need to process this information because this makes me angry. I know on a lot of our Fluxxing Arounds, we end up venting and ranting because we're processing this information where somebody's trying to be like, I know you're dumb. Here's the information. And it's like, I'm not this stupid. You can't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. You can't all get new phones and be like, we all upgrade. You're all fucking cops. You're all family of cops. You're all friends of cops. And none of you thought to be like, I should hold on to this fucking phone until the trial's over? BS Simon says, yeah, everybody getting a new phone is sus. Is it stupidity or cover up? I'm not even sure anymore. They didn't think it would go to trial. That's a fair point. They probably thought she would get scared and just plea out. I'd lose my phone in acid. Like the like the Maya Kowalski medical professionals. Yep, all at Johns Hopkins. Remember how they all dropped their phones in accidental vessels of it was all destroyed? It's absolutely, it blows my mind. And so that's why I like when we can come here and sit and we talk about these things because I love it. Most of you guys, I'm going to say 90% of you I see over in every like all of the other chats. Over on Megan Fox, Legal Vices, DUI guy, Aussie over like everybody. We're all in each other. A lot of us commingle. And so I love seeing you guys here where we can actually kind of sit through and process the information. Where, all these people are trying, they're pissing on our legs. They're like, oh, it's raining. Oh, you see how stormy it is? It's like, yeah, no, I'm watching you and there's no clouds. And like, again, I'm watching you. Oh, no, it's raining. It's like, what is happening? I don't understand how we get to a point in society where nobody knows what a woman is. Nobody can give you an answer. There's a judge on the fucking Supreme Court who can't tell us what a woman is. Good thing her whole, career is like a decision maker, but she can't decide on like terminology or like, whatever, like judge what a woman is. I can't judge women. Like you're fucking, I can't with today's society. So first, we don't know what a woman is. Then we don't know how a woman can get pregnant because apparently you can get it by a throw. And now we have like red Solo cups and a leaf blower for like super awesome investigative work and a bunch of sus people on a stand that like don't want to tell the truth about shit. It's like, this is our society. Welcome to the US right now. Legendary says you've never seen another chat. I'm a one woman kind of guy. That sucks. I thought I seen you go over to Jeff sometimes. Or I think I do have a very small percentage of people that like have found me through video games. I don't know how many people have found me through video games and how many people, I mean, most of you, I think. Yeah. And Danny. I can't forget about Danny. Danny's awesome. Danny on Direct, for those of you guys who don't know. She's awesome. Evil is abounding in the world right now. You've never ever been in another chat? Mm. He's also a regular. I was gonna say legend. I'm pretty sure, like, I've seen you change your handle, and like, maybe legendary racing. Maybe it's the spelling that's not in other chats. I see you. He's lying, Flux. See, okay, here's what my mom used to tell me. My mom used to tell me, "There's a lot of beach in Arizona, there's just no ocean." All of Arizona is beachfront. There's just no ocean. Yeah, see, I remember because I'm like, I know I've seen you like be in other chats with different names. Uh, you know, I like Arizona a lot. We're if we're looking at properties, like we've looked at different properties out in Arizona. I have a lot of family in Arizona. Um, that's where my mom grew up. So I have a lot of family still out in Arizona, and my siblings go out to Arizona all the time. And I'm like, I want to go out to Arizona because that's where all my cousins are, and that's where my family is, and it's so hot. I love how hot it is. It needs to be hot all the time. Oh no! Do you have to move, Squid, or are they letting you stay? That's what I hate about renting, and I'm like nervous as hell that like because we've been in this place for 4 years, and our landlord has asked like, "Hey, do you guys want to like buy the place eventually? Because you guys are totally cool, and we'll sell it to you." And we're like, we don't want to live in a townhome forever. Um, but oof. AZ is hot, but Flagstaff is pretty sweet. See, my grandma lived in Flagstaff. I've been to Flagstaff. I love Flagstaff. Um, I would I would move up to Flagstaff. Yeah, I would move to but so most of my family is more they're on the left side of the camel. They're not in Phoenix, but they're by Phoenix on the left side of the camel. Um I spent half my childhood in Arizona too hot. BS Simon says, "See, no, it's I we used to go to Arizona all the time and I miss it. I see I'm old and decrepit and I need the heat for my aching joints. And just there's something like when the heat just hits your bones and you're like, "Oh, I'm 90 and this feels wonderful." That's me in the heat. Ooh, I convinced Mr. Squid to go look at a house that's in a like a house that's in a college town, girl. A house that's in a college. You gotta like, well, no. I mean, that could be fun. I don't know. Um, buy the place, Flux. You'll regret it if you don't. Buying prevents you from being evicted by a future. See, no. Well, these units, like I think this is technically a townhome. And they're individually owned. The landlord owns this specific house. Um, I don't want to buy a townhome. We are looking at other properties. Like Mrs. Flux and I are looking at other homes and other houses and stuff because we've been renting for 4 I hate renting. I've been renting for 4 years. Well, so we bought a house a while ago, but when we moved, our house was up in Rhode Island. When we moved from Rhode Island to Maryland, we're like, oh, well, find a place eventually or whatever. And Yeah, we moved in 2020, so we were planning on, like, renting for, like, a year and then, like, looking for houses, but, 2020, everything changed, so plans changed too. But, I we want land, though. Our thing is we wanna find a good piece of land. Like, that's what we're being picky on, is finding a good piece of land, because God, I am so tired of moving. I never like, I never want to move again. I hate moving. I want to just find a place and, like, that's where we are forever, because moving sucks so hard. Uh Flux secretly craves room inspections like the old barrack days again. Oh my god. Oh my god. My room was always on point. There was one time I got a coin for having the best room, another time I got a coin for my uniform being the most straight, but, like, they can't I couldn't get it every time. But my room was always on point. And then when I got stationed in Texas and got put in Mrs. Flux's room, uh, Mrs. Flux and our rooms were always tip top, never failed inspection. And I'm like, yeah, our room's not gonna like. I am so happy that we she was like on the same level of like cleanliness, because y'all, some people are so nasty, especially when you're in the barracks and you don't get to choose who your roommate is. They're like, here's your room. And it's like you either get a really nice, clean roommate, or you get the roommate that has like the piss bottles in their room. And it's like, ugh. So I'm gonna tell you guys the story. I'm gonna tell you guys the story because it was funny. When I first got put so how it was, we were stationed at Fort Bliss. She How the rooms were set up, it's like you each have your own individual room and then you share a common area and a bathroom. So a little kitchenette and a little bathroom, and then you guys each have your own separate room. Mrs. Flux had just gotten rid of her last roommate, and so she was not happy about having like she wanted to have essentially the apartment area to herself for a little bit, but that didn't happen. And she was not so happy. But when I first got there, she wasn't there. So I was kind of like, I was so happy because there was dishes like right next to the sink and they were all clean, and it was like there was like 3 dishes, and I was like, "Oh, so it's they at least like cook for themselves a little bit." They only have 3 dishes, which means like, they're not leaving piles of dishes, like, they have 3 that they washed and just haven't put away yet, and then I checked the bathroom, and, like, everything was clean. I was so happy. Gotten rid of what? No, her last roommate had just PCS'd. Uh, so PCSing, it's a permanent change in station, or your permanent PCS, permanent change of station. So it's essentially when you're going from one duty assignment to the next. So her roommate had just PCSed somewhere, and I was PCSing from Korea to Bliss. So yeah, she and it was oh my god, it was so let me tell you guys the story. Let me tell you this story because it still makes me laugh. When I was in Korea, I had this really good buddy of mine. We were good buddies. He was a gay guy, so we got along really well. When you're only in Korea for about a year, he left about maybe a month or 2 before I did, and he got stationed in Bliss. Um, so when I found out I was going to Bliss, I was like, "Hey, Beach, like I'm coming to Bliss. We back together." And he was like, yes, baby, like this is gonna be so fun, like hell yeah. And I get to Bliss and he's like, bitch, where are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm still in so when you're in processing to a new unit, you're typically not in the barracks that like you're supposed to be in. You're in processing, you're in like temporary barracks. So I was in my temporary barracks and he's like, oh, you should come over to this room. You need to meet this girl. She's so cool. You will love her. And I was like, bro, jet lag is hitting me real bad. Like, I'm just gonna stay in tonight and I'm just chilling. Like, I need to sleep. And he's like, oh, like, we're having a party. You're really gonna like this girl. Just come hang out. And I was like, no, another time. Flash forward 2 days later, and I get my room assignment, and the sergeant who's taking me to the room, he's like, okay, this is gonna be your room assignment, this is gonna be your roommate. And I'm like, so we're driving, like he's driving, and I'm like going through my phone messages, and no shit, this dude, my gay friend who was like, you need to come meet this bitch, it was her room. It was Mrs. Flux's room. He was talking about Mrs. Flux. And so I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be in that bitch's room. And he was like, really? I'm like, yeah, like here I am. And it was the strangest thing, and it's the most funny thing because I mean, here we are. Jesus, 12 years later. That was 12 years ago. We met in 2012. Yeah. Yeah, we met back in 2012. Wow, that was 12 years ago. Fort Bliss, an iconic name. Ironic name. Yep. Yeah. Actually, Fort Bliss is one of the better army posts to be at. It's super modern. They have a Texas Roadhouse, like on post. And they have a Buffalo Wild Wings on post. Like any post with a Texas Roadhouse and a Buffalo Wild Wings, like you gotta be shitting me, bro. Bliss was one of the best places. It was a match made in Bliss. Oh my god, why have I never thought of that? Oh. Literally. It was a literal match made in Bliss. But yeah. Yeah, we were just itty bitty fluxes. I was a itty bitty flux. When I met her, I was 22. 21, gonna be 22. Wow. Yeah, 21, gonna be 22. That's that's a long time. You know, I was looking at pictures the other day and I came across a picture of Mrs. Flux when we were doing barracks maintenance. We were doing a police call and she was picking up some stuff and I snapped a picture of her right when she got like I don't know, it was some type of thorn in her finger and I like caught the moments when she picks it up and like right when she's like, "Oh my god," and then like shaking it off. And I'm like, she's just her cheeks are so chubby cuz she got her little baby fat still. I was like, "Oh, look how little you were." Oh, we were both little. Oh my god. David Nelson says that's when Flux was a hot blonde. Yep. Yep, that was 100% back when I was a hot blonde. Ugh. You know, screw dyeing. Man, I'm surprised my hair isn't 100%. I'm surprised I didn't permanently damage my hair and like kill it with how much like I dyed it so often. Like I would go to the hair salon like every 2 weeks to get my roots done and to get like style. Like I was bougie when it came to my hair. And I think that's why right now I'm so like it just needs to breathe and be beautiful because for years I dyed it platinum. Yes. Back when I was trying to seduce Mrs. Flux and trick her into dating me. It's so funny because what was it? It was Megan Fox who told the same story, right? How she dated her husband and she had her hair dyed blonde and her husband likes blondes. And I'm like, same, I did that. Like when I met Mrs. Flux, I I had my hair dyed platinum blonde. And then I remember when I stopped dyeing my hair, she's like, "Oh yeah, your hair's pretty, like a good color." And then like every so often she's like, "Are you ever going to dye your hair blonde again?" And I'm like, "No." There was a time when I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll dye it again for you." And then I'm like sitting about the 6 hours that I have to sit in a chair while I'm getting my hair dyed, and I'm like, this I don't know what I would classify this, like, brunette. I think I'm just a brunette now. Like, I was a blonde. It does kind of it lightens up in the summer to, like, a dirty blonde, but I'm like, "Oops, no, I'm just not dyeing my hair anymore." But uh Island says, "To be honest, I'd be happy with Vegas pics. I can see you guys having fun. I don't need a stream. It feels like an imposition." No, see, here's the thing. I want to at least once, like, because we're with Ozzy. Ozzy's never been to Vegas. We're gonna walk the strip. And I'm like, at least once I want to do a live walking the strip just so people can see the strip because it's fun. Um, if it's only like 15 minutes, just us walking down the strip for like 15 minutes, like it's cool. I'm excited for Vegas. Mary Jane says, I love golden blonde, platinum blonde, uh, but brunette suits you really well. Thank you. Yeah, one of these days I have to have a picture on standby of my blonde hair. Well, no, it's in the it's in most of the thumbnail. Like when I do a thumbnail, I didn't do a thumbnail tonight. When I put one up for tonight, it'll be of me and my blonde hair. That's a picture that I use to uh trap Mrs. Flex. Like my I catfished her. I 100% used that photo and I was like, "Hey." And I sent that to her and she goes, "Oh, hey girl." But yeah, no, that was 100% a photo I had initially used to be like, "Hey, Mrs. Flux." Um Oh, Karen D, yes, please, from a old lady in Rhode. You're from Rhode Island? What part? Where you at, girl? My house was in Warwick. Yeah. My first apartment was in East Greenwich. My second apartment was in West Warwick, and then my house that we ended up buying in was Warwick. You don't have to dox yourself if you don't want to. I'm like, "Oh." Um, but, I was in kind of more I was just outside of Providence, not too for those of you who don't know, "Oh, you were raised in Warwick. Nice." Yeah, that's where my house was. I didn't mind it. Warwick was alright. Um, there's a Texas Roadhouse that wasn't too far up the street from my house that I worked at. I miss Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is great. Rosalind Duke says, "My hair turns blonde in the summer and I hate it. I'm a brassy blonde." Ooh, a brassy blonde? I'm a rusty blonde. Like, I get that it's almost because it's not strawberry, but it's almost like that reddish it lightens and turns red a little bit. I don't know what to call it, but it's like, yeah. But so does my skin. When I tan, Mrs. Flux makes fun of me. I don't tan, I turn orange. I don't burn, but, I get a very uh, orangey hue. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I have a very specific picture that, when I was in the service, we have to like, before you deploy, a lot of times you go to NTC, which is the National Training Center in, California. Well, we had to go, and we were in the box for, like, 3 days. See photo. Hold on, let me find it. There it is. Oh, that is so bad. Okay. Save, and then let me send it. I gotta send it to myself because I don't have Facebook logged in on my desktop because I don't really ever go on Facebook anymore. Um, ooh, we might end up playing Megan Fox's musical because it's awesome. Um, sorry, I have to send it to myself through Twitter because I can't log on to Facebook because I don't know the password. The password is gone. And I can't think and do things at the same time. You guys, this will be worth it for you people. You guys are going to love this. You're going to have ample things to make fun of me for. So, all right, let me pull this up. Okay, so to preference this, I was in the desert in California because California does have desert. I was in the desert for 3 weeks. And when you're wearing your army fatigues, they go all the way down to your wrist. Um and so I took a picture of the tan line and then one of my friends photoshopped it. And I present to you my hand in a very, yeah. That's my hand. I get very bronzy and orangey. No, not 29 Palms. It's the army. 29 Palms is Marines. Army is at Fort Irwin in that Barstow area. I can't quite remember, but that's my hand. Yep. So my friend photoshopped it into this photo because I mean that just makes it even. He photoshopped it in a bunch of different scenarios, but this was my favorite. But yeah, no, I stuck my hand out and I was like, let me take a picture of this tan line because this is just too much. Victorville, yeah. Um, adorably bronze. Oh man. Y'all, let me hold on. Let me see if I stop sharing. If y'all I might have my government name, like my former government name, so I might not be able to show this one. Hold on. Oops. Let me see if I can find it. Um because it's essentially like it's my face and I have this tan line like from the hat. It is so bad. I might have made that one. Um, I doubt it. Oh, nope, there it is. Oh yeah, that's a I'll have to redact the critical information from that photo. But no, you're allowed to roll them now. So here's the thing. Flux is too young to remember the salad suit days when we were allowed to roll slaves. Here's the thing. You are allowed. Oh, I just hit my elbow. Right here. There's a corner. Right there. This corner. I just smacked my elbow on that. Um I don't remember what I was saying before. I'm trying to find chat. No. Oh, rolling the sleeves. So here's the thing. Uh, the last time, okay, well, this was the regulations at least back in like 2017. If your unit command or like if your commander allowed, you guys could roll your sleeves. Like it had to be Cat 5 and it had to be everybody or nobody at all. And nobody rolls their sleeves in the army because we're the army. We don't roll our sleeves. Even though it's like, it's fucking hot. We just want to roll our sleeves. Ugh. It's one of those things. But sorry, I have a bug bite on my ankle, I think, and it's like super itchy right now. Oh, I'm still hungry. Wow, I've been streaming a lot longer than I thought. I still need to go eat. All right, guys, I think I should wrap it up because I need to eat dinner and I need to address this now extremely itchy bug bite. And I think we have sufficiently chatted and chilled. I appreciate you guys for hanging out and choosing what we do tonight. I think it ended up being like, I wonder if I can see. I think I'd have to go back, but we had polls tonight and it was awesome. I appreciate everybody for hanging out tonight and gonna go get some waffles. I don't know if I'm gonna get waffles. I might just like, I don't know. What do I have for dinner? I don't know. I'll think of something. But guys, have an excellent night. Oh, hold on. Let me see if anybody's streaming. Is anybody streaming for me to send everybody to? Because if I can redirect, I would like to do that for you guys. Except my thing is saying nobody's live and I don't have any upcoming lives, and I think that's kind of bull. So I'm going to go over to it's so itchy. Mo's streaming. Why did it not tell me Mo is streaming? All right, we are going to, it's making me pull up her actual link. Because it's not finding it. There we go. All right, so we are going to raid into Mo. Guys, tell Mo that I said hello and I love her. Well, I'll be there. I'll tell her too. But give her a big old hello for me, and then I'm gonna stop by for a little bit, but I need to go eat dinner, and I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet, so that'll be a thing. So, guys, Wednesday night, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a stream or not. That's TBD. Tuesday night is Thursday night is Fluxxing Around. Friday night, we might have a stream. I don't know. I'm going to be prepping to fly to Vegas. So I'll let you guys know. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Let me make sure I got everybody. I did. Have an excellent night. Be excellent to each other. And we will see you guys on the next